That's your current #1. I love you almost as much as I love myself.
I have made a huge decision.
Are you going to try an HH pencil rather than an HB for general use? Because that is something I've been wrestling with for a while, and
It's not that. Oh, are you going to try and make jewellery made from vegetables a thing? It's not that either. I, Lily Rose Hampton, have decided, drumroll please, Jazz, that I will tell Rob Shirley Edwards.
Shirley?
Sorry, forget I said that. It was meant to be a secret. To tell Rob Edwards I love him.
Wow.
I know. It's a huge step, isn't it?
No, I'm still thinking about Shirley. You can't just go around telling people exactly how you feel. We're not French.
I think it's time. Maybe one day you'll want to say I love you to your boyfriends.
Oh, me and Sid have already said that.
What? You've only been going out 2 minutes?
When you know, you know.
When? When exactly have you been saying I love you? Because I've never heard you say it. Have you?
No, but I might have blocked it out.
What do you mean? We've said it loads of times when you guys have been there. That's how snow leopards say I love you. How can that be saying I love you? Telepathy. Well, so you've never actually said it out loud?
Of course we have. In Dolphin.
Well, I'm going to say it to Rob soon. In human. Mum, is Ken okay?
Oh, he's fine. 3, 2, 1, and... Ken started trying to hold his breath as much as possible while my soaps are on, so he doesn't disturb me with the
Loud breathing.
Exactly. Oh, cute, isn't it?
Might just get some water.
Mum, I want to ask you something, but no veering off topic, okay?
Understood.
No going off on any tangents that involve kissing. Got it?
Got it.
What I want to know is, what was it like the first time Ken said he loved you?
Oh, let me think. Well, of course, before the first I love you, there was the first kiss. And
Cushion warning.
it's not every first kiss that happens upside down in a wheelbarrow.
Final warning. Please stick to the question.
Right. The first time Ken told me he loved me was... I don't think he's ever said it.
Oh, I guess you old people have more important things to talk about, like how expensive things are now and the weather.
Yeah, that's right. When you're an adult, hearing I love you just isn't a big deal like it is for you young teens. Not a big deal at all.
Idea for Chapter 4, how to fire people by text. It still doesn't seem real, darling. The Bruce C. Hammer asking me to co-author the follow-up to his bestseller, I'm Rich, Get Over It.
Where does the section on fines for crying in the office go?
Chapter 8 or 9. I'll ask Bruce what he thinks tomorrow.
Oh, that reminds me, your meeting's been pushed back to 11 o'clock because Bruce has a call about his plans for the Stonehenge Casino.
Perfect. Gives me more time to work up this section on why dress-down Fridays are the first step to communism.
So Mum was no help, but at least she didn't go on again about how Ken screws his face up like a baby otter when he's about to kiss her.
I still think the whole thing is a stupid idea. No one has ever said I love you to me, and I'm very happy for it to stay that way.
Not even your mum?
Nope.
I suppose Ken does look a bit like a baby otter.
Haven't we got more important things to think about? Bruce Hammer doesn't go around telling people he loves them. He says if he wanted to talk about feelings, he would have joined a book club.
Well, I'm determined to tell Rob I love him. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go for the low-key approach.
Low-key?
Yeah? Why? Well, it's just that...
You usually lose all sense of proportion and act like a total maniac.
Yeah, that. Well, actually, that's the old, immature Lily. This is the new Lily. I'm going to tell my boyfriend I love him. You don't get much more mature than that.
Right then, inmates, what do we know about the Moguls?
They're the people that can't do magic.
That's Muggles, Rob, and Muggles aren't real. The Moguls ruled what is now known as Bangladesh, India and Pakistan from the early 16th to the early 18th century. Now, I have actually been to some of these places. I travel, and I've got some photos, so that's the plane. I like planes, yeah. Love flying. And this is me enjoying the flight. No, if Mummy.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Mummy, I can't talk right now. I'm gonna have to.
I can't see you on the thingy. What's the matter? Are you dressed?
Where was I?
You were crying on the plane?
No, I wasn't. Anyway, the Muggles. The best known Mughal emperor was Shah Jahan. Now, he loved his wife so much that when she died, he built this as a memorial to her. In front on the plane, he built this. The Taj Mahal. As declarations of love go, I think it's a bit OTT. What's wrong with a jumbo chocky bar from the petrol station, eh?
Wow.
Oh, no. Something tells me low-key might be off the table.
I can't believe I got this so wrong. The Taj Mahal. That's how you say I love you. I need to go big. Way, way big. What happened to that's the old immature Lily?
Save it, Jazz. She's too far gone.
Because I was teaching, Mum. Because I'm a teacher. Yes, in a real school. Look, I'm gonna have to get going, Mum. It's New Biscuit Day in the staff room. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Love you.
If this doesn't get an I love you out of you, Kenneth, then nothing will. This recipe once brought a man to tears. Oh, here he is, right on time. Sit yourself down, Lo.
What's all this? It's not my birthday. It's not your birthday, is it?
May I present pancakes with carrot, banana and coriander sauce. And not only that, ta-da!
They're all in the shape of my favourite tools.
Including...
The PZ3, my absolute favourite screwdriver. I don't know what to say.
Oh, well, just say what you feel. Speak from the heart. Is there anything you might want to tell me?
Oh, yes, there is. I found a lovely mantel clock today in the junk shop. The ratchet ball on the mainspring's gone, but it's easily fixed.
Anything else? Maybe something you haven't felt comfortable saying before, but would like to now?
Actually, there is something. I think we should redecorate the kitchen. This yellow reminds me of my grandma's budgie. Bad-tempered thing. Kept pecking me.
After careful consideration, I am pleased to announce I've decided how I'm going to tell Rob I love him. I will tell him via the only thing he loves just as much as me.
Making his armpit burp.
Football! I'll make an exact replica of his favourite football stadium using lolly sticks. Then I'll spell out I love you on footballs, and then I'm going to say it. Any comments?
Well, if you need any help eating all those lollies, I'm available.
Any comments, Martha? Martha?
This saying I love you phenomenon, does everyone say it?
It's pretty common.
Just not to me.
We can say it to you right now. Yeah, how about that?
No, that's just you two. That doesn't count.
My dad says it to me all the time. Usually when he's trying to steal my chips. Your mum must have said it. Mine usually says it first thing in the morning.
believe the yen has fallen 9 points.
She also usually says it when I come home from school.
Email me your minutes of the day, darling, and we'll convene in the lounge at 1700 to debrief.
And when I go to bed, she always says,
"Love you to the moon and back, sugar lump."
I love you to the moon and back.
How far is it to the moon?
384,400 kilometres.
Who'd want to be loved that much? It'd be absolutely suffocating.
Mother has never said she loves me.
Did you have a nice time at Lily's?
It was fine.
And how was your day?
Fine.
You're having a teenage day, aren't you, darling? Well, if you could try to be a rational person for just 2 seconds, I think you might be excited. Because guess what? A rational person would say what, darling?
What?
Bruce says that if our book is a success, the next step is our own TV show. Baby Business Boot Camp. Because you're never too young to start building your business. Thrilling, isn't it? Oh, and we were talking about business mottos. And do you know what his one is? Mottos are for losers.
That's genius.
Isn't it? Honestly, I love him. Oh, and listen to this. Bruce has trained himself to live on an entirely liquid diet so that he spends less time eating and more time in the office. I just love him.
Oh, look at that face. I love you, Sleepy Sausage. Yes, I do. I love you, love you, love you. Slept like a dream using your special pyjama warmer. You're very clever.
Always happy to provide a practical solution to life's problems.
Speaking of problem solving, I noticed your favourite jogging bottoms have got a hole in.
You didn't throw them out, did you?
No.
Thank heavens.
But I did find the exact same pair online. Look. What have you got to say about that? What do you say to the woman who spent 4 hours comparing almost identical jogging bottoms and paid $10.99 for Super Express delivery? Anything else? Anything with vowels in it? 3 words? 3 little words?
Thank you, Fern.
Hi, guys! Hi.
Wow. Heavy vibes.
You know what would turn these crowds upside down? The happy dance. Oh, you know what? Maybe later. What's up, guys?
I'm getting nowhere fast with the football stadium.
I don't know why you didn't make it from something bigger than lolly sticks. Like bananas. You would have been finished now if you used bananas.
At this rate, I'm going to be telling Rob I love him from my mobility scooter.
All anyone can talk about is I love you. What's the big deal with someone saying I love you? Martha needs some cheering up. And I've got the perfect idea. You coming?
I would, but I actually think I'm asleep with my eyes open.
Well, you do know the happy dance can be adapted into the wakey-wakey dance.
You know what? Now's not the time. Come on, come with me. Pigeon.
Tell Martha I love her.
Yeah, great idea, eh?
No, it's out of the question. I've only ever said that once to my dentist. When I was coming round from having 4 teeth taken out.
I really don't understand what the problem is. You do love her, don't you?
It's more complicated than that. There's love, and then there's love. Would you save her if she was being attacked by a swarm of killer wasps? Of course. Would you be sad if she left to go and colonise Mars? Well, obviously. Would you dance with her under a starlit sky with waves crashing in the background? Don't push it.
You know, I really feel like it doesn't matter what kind of love it is. Love is love. Love is love.
That is really deep. That could be a song.
It has all the depth of a fridge magnet.
All I know is our friend is really hurting, and you're the only person who can help her. I mean, humans are notoriously confusing, aren't they? Just because subject A doesn't tell subject B they love them, while at the same time telling subject B how much they love subject C, it doesn't mean the love is absent in the subject A, subject B interface, does it?
No?
Thank you, Mr. Malone. You might not be a very good teacher, but you give excellent advice.
Oh, you're not still working on that, Lily Pops.
Yes?
You've been doing it for hours.
I know.
You don't think you've maybe bitten off more than you can chew?
Why would you think that? All I have to do is construct another 15 rows of seating, make a dugout, whatever that is, and spell out I love you with glitter pen on 8 footballs. And then I'm done.
It just seems like you could do with some help.
Did I hear the word help? I happen to have my 6-piece plier set.
It's all fine! It's all fine. It might be a lot of work, but where love is concerned, you've just got to go big.
Yes, I want as many as you've got. Oh, perfect. I'll take them all.
I think she's all right. We don't need to do anything unless she actually stops breathing. Hi, Lily.
Oh. Hi, Rob.
I need to tell you something.
Sure.
I don't really want to do it in front of people. It's sort of private, so I'll catch you later.
Okay.
That makes 2 people who need to say something to someone, then.
I cannot believe this. Rob is going to tell me he loves me. I mean, what else could it be?
Literally anything.
This is a disaster. I have not spent 17 hours so far building a football stadium out of lolly sticks for him to get in there first with the I love you.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is, Martha, I love you, but with the following very important caveats. I'll then go on to a list of exceptions numbered 1 to 28, some with subsections that are numbered separately. What do you think?
What is wrong with you, Laura? Someone put something in the water?
Oh, here she comes. We need to focus.
Oh, it's Mummy, Mrs. Malone. She can leave a message.
Okay, this is it. Did everything just go weird for you? Like in slow motion?
No, although that did happen to me once when I had food poisoning. Dodgy prawn. Maybe he's had a dodgy prawn.
Now a good time to talk?
No, definitely not. I'm right in the middle of something.
I really need to say this. The thing is,
You threw a sandwich at him.
It was the only thing I had on me. And I needed him to stop talking.
What a waste of a sandwich.
I need to get the stadium finished after school so I can say I love you tonight.
Good. Then maybe we can talk about something else. I thought you might have been feeling better about this by now, Martha.
You won't like this, but if you want someone to say I love you, there's one guaranteed way to make that happen. You say it first.
Oh, no.
Sorry, sir. I've still got to make 2 crossbars and a pie van before Rob sees me and tells me he loves me.
Prawns.
Hi, Lily.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Sorry for the smell of mustard. It's still in my hair. You know, the sandwich.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I got cramp in my arm. Anyway, I've got to go.
I really need to talk to you. It's important.
Fine. If you're going to say it, then just get on with it.
Okay. Lily, I... I lost your headphones.
Is that it? Great.
But you said that they were the best headphones you've ever had in your life. And if I ever lost them, you'd never speak to me again.
I say a lot of stuff I don't mean. I'll see you at mine, 6 o'clock sharp.
Mother, I love you. I love you, Mother.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
It's clock nirvana.
There's more. The chimes are broken on all of them. Imagine how long it'll take you to repair them.
I really don't know what to say. I feel quite overwhelmed.
Well, what can you say to the woman who's given you the greatest gift of all? The gift of tinkering. Don't think about it. Just say what's in your heart.
I'm not going to have enough 9mm brass screws.
What?
What's going on? In 2 hours and 17 minutes, this will be where I tell Rob I love him. It can't be covered in a load of old clocks.
They're not actually all old. Some of them date from as recent... How about I move them all to the side of the room?
Thank you. And now I have a stadium to finish. This will be the best I love you ever.
Well, not much competition around here.
Mother, I need to talk to you about something. It's unpleasant, but it's necessary.
Very well, darling. But I am on hold, waiting to be patched into a live-streamed debate with Bruce. It's all about his theory that sleep is an excuse invented by the lazy.
Mother?
I'm on! I hate you!
Can I just say, I love seeing the young ones growing up, don't you? This is very inventive.
That'll be Rob.
Whoa, Lily! See, I knew you were a secret Footy fan.
Very funny. I did this all for you.
Awesome. That's really impressive. It must have taken you at least an hour and a half. Ilov Uyi.
I did all this because I have something really important I want to tell you. Rob, I love... This is a disaster!
Those clocks aren't broken.
What are you two doing here?
Fine, they're not broken.
If the clocks aren't broken, why'd you buy them?
Are the clocks meant to mean something?
I just wanted
you
to
to say
I love you!
We've been sitting like this for 3 hours now, and frankly, I've got a crick in my neck.
Fine. I don't hate you. I'm just annoyed that you never tell me you love me, particularly when you love Bruce Hammer so much.
What nonsense, darling. Well, I might love Bruce's hard-headed approach to business, and honestly, his forearms are quite something to behold. But I don't love him. I've got something you might be interested in. The first proof of the book, hot off the press. Have a look inside the front cover.
To Martha, who taught me what love is.
I don't love anyone like I love you. And I never will.
Thank you, Mother.
I can't see any reason to ever talk about this again, can you?
Absolutely none.
I wanted to talk to you about yesterday
Me too.
because I've come to a realisation.
Me too. But ladies first.
Thing is, you show me that you love me every day. In so many little ways. Like inventing me a pyjama warmer. Or holding your breath during my soaps. That's enough for me. I don't need big gestures. I don't need you to say the actual words. Your turn. What was your realisation?
Oh, pretty much the same as yours, really. Just excuse me a moment. Change of plan, I'm afraid. I won't be needing the marching band now. Yes, I know you learned to play I Just Called to Say I Love You especially, but these things can't be helped.
Do you know how sometimes someone might want to say something, but they can't?
Yes, for example, after a bilateral disruption of the recurrent laryngeal nerve.
Well, yes, but there might be other reasons too.
Like in deep space, where sound only exists as electromagnetic waves.
Yep, another scientifically robust example. Look, what I'm trying to say is, just because someone doesn't say something, doesn't mean they don't feel it.
Of course, that's just common sense, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, about last night.
I've never seen so many clocks.
Yeah, I did let it get a bit out of hand. And I've just spent the next 3 months' allowance on lolly sticks, but that's not important.
It's cool. It was really nice of you to go through all that trouble. I loved it.
You loved it, right?
Yeah, I loved it. Is that cool? I mean, just for the moment.
It's totally cool. Oh, there's something else I want to say. You owe me a new pair of headphones. Surely now.
Happy dance.